Gold Coast Little Theatre was first formed in 1950 after a public meeting, and it started out as the South Coast Little Theatre. They had their first production that year of three one-act plays. In 1964 the society became incorporated and then became Gold Coast Little Theatre. Usually we do one musical, 4 plays and a series of one-act plays mid-year. Our rehearsal periods vary between 10 and 12 weeks. Half of that time is in our rehearsal rooms, Molly's, and the other half is on the actual stage theatre. We have 140 financial members and about 100 subscribers who purchase tickets for the whole year's program.
I have the great pleasure of working with the Gold Coast Youth Orchestra, which is an organisation of 200 children. Most of the major symphony or symphony professional orchestras in Australia have a member from the Gold Coast Youth Orchestra. We've got over 10,000 alumni. Gosh, I hope that we will always continue to offer a service to the Gold Coast community that complements what we do in schools already.
Okay, it's a basic Maxim disc. It's a made by LSC. It's normally 48 channels. We have 24 standard channels, as in standard lighting, and the other 24 channels are used for digital lighting. For a small theatre like ours is almost enough, but when you go to digital lighting, you need lots of channels, and that's why a lot of the theatres are looking towards going to software rather than a conventional lighting desk. Javimbo is my home theatre. I help resurrect the building after the fire. I spent a lot of time in the design and the actual construction, so it is quite personal to me. I'm a tech by trade. I love doing what I do, and what doing lighting has taught me is a creative side that I didn't ever appreciate that I ever had.
February 1971, so 45 years next February will be our anniversary.
We do 4 shows a year. That's every 3 months, and which gives us time to rehearse for about 3 months. It stretches not only your just imagination, your abilities, and keeps your memory going, because when you're in a play.
It's a family. It's your family, and they're there for support, and everybody respects everybody really, and it just goes. That's what's kept the place together. We love our audiences.
So the choir was established in the late 60s, 68, 69. And it was originally a church choir, and they had members from a couple of different churches around the Gold Coast, and then it formed over time into what became the Gold Coast City Choir as it spread its repertoire to include lots of different sorts of music. We've performed in a variety of different theatres at the Gold Coast, like the Gold Coast Arts Centre, Zamia Theatre, so we perform in quite a large selection of different community venues. It's just this wonderful opportunity to get together with a group of positive people and enjoy making sound together. It's such an uplifting experience. It's so great for the soul, great for the mind, and great for the body to be here making music with people.
Ballina Players has been operating for 60 years. This year, 2015. We commenced in 1955. 5 shows a year, 2 plays, 2 musicals, and 1 junior musical in the January Christmas holidays. Ballina Players has approximately 150 members, ever increasing all the time with our junior membership. The pinnacle of our musicals over the years was probably Miss Saigon or currently Oliver. Ballina Players to me is family. The whole theatre family is the biggest aspect of Ballina Players.
I've had the choir for 5 years now as director, and I'm pretty sure it was going about 7 years prior to that. Smaller and getting bigger as we go. We've been to Shanghai, we've been to Hoi An in Vietnam, to an international competition there representing Australia, which was kind of cool. And the next year we're actually off to Sochi in Russia to compete in the World Choir Games. I enjoy not just the musical performances, it's the social thing that really gives me a Once you've experienced the joy of a cappella singing in a close harmony choir like this, you can never give up. It's addictive. It really is addictive.
We actually were established since 1986. We started our journey belonging to the Sweet Adelines group, and from there, only recently we've branched out to be able to sing a variety of different genres of music. We perform for functions, we perform parties, and we also perform the citizenship ceremonies for the Gold Coast City Council. Oh, it means everything. And I think one of the things that we talk about with belonging to a choir is that you come for the music, but you stay for the friendship.
Started in November 1999 at the Tweedhead Civic Centre. We do three usually, yes. Yep. A play, a musical or a musical, and a youth theatre musical. Well, it depends on the director. Some directors only need 8 weeks, but most need 10 or 12. I mean, I've been very fortunate in doing most of the musicals that I love, so I have had that little input that I've done out of the 12 we've done. They've all been my favourites, but the only one we haven't done is West Side Story, which I'd love to do.